Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sia, and today we are finally going over the March budget. But first, let's go over how much I spent in February. Okay, so for the month of February, I made $10,737.42. And I don't feel like I made that much, but I guess I did. Kind of makes sense. I get paid now at the end of the month. So some of that, that check for January 31st, I kind of just put that in there for February 1st to make it a little bit easier to manage for all the first week January bills. I've been consulting still for a little bit, working a few hours a week, so I did get extra income from that. But let's go down to expenses. So, I have categories in my expense overview and I label everything in the budget and also what I actually spend. So we'll go through that. So for business, I budgeted $867 and I only spent $405, and that is one partially because I did not pay for that tax bill that I was supposed to pay for. I do plan on paying that in March though, and then I sadly have not been producing as many videos as I planned to, but this new job, you guys, has got me so busy, and of course I'm just taking longer to find my stride just because I'm new, so I'm figuring things out. It is going well so far from what my boss has told me, but yeah, it's taking up a lot of my time. I'm hoping from today going forward it'll be a little bit better and easier to manage. As we just finished month end close, we don't have the tax project again this month, of course, so hoping it'll slow down, and then of course more money will go to business because I want to produce videos for you guys. I want to produce so many videos. So next, for credit cards, I budgeted $2,681 and I only spent $1,151. That's because you will for sure see that, or you may see that offset in entertainment, sort of. Actually, no, because I ended up upping the entertainment budget. So I did not, pay off my credit cards like I planned to originally. So I really spent my money on Beyonce last month. Too much money on Beyonce last month, but we'll go over that next. And then outside of that, we'll see what else I spent money on that didn't go to my credit cards. I did end up just today though putting $1,300 on my credit cards, but we'll talk about that for March. Entertainment, like I said, I spent too much money on Beyonce, and that I did. I got 2 concert tickets and together they cost me $1,621. How sad. The food delivery, now let's see, did I do better than I did last month, or did I do the same thing? Or did I do worse? Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so embarrassing because this should be the easiest thing. I know I should not be doing this. Like I said, I've been so busy, I have not been able to actually make the food, but I know that shouldn't be an excuse. I'm going to meal prep tonight also. You guys, March, we are doing better. I need to lose weight. I'm prepping, I'm putting myself in this boot camp for the Spartan race that's in May, so I can't keep doing this. So I budgeted $150 for food delivery. I spent $416. Let's just move right on past that. For groceries, I budgeted $600 and I only spent $331. So it kind of just offsets, it's not that bad, but it doesn't really offset because I probably originally budgeted it for the end of February, but I just shifted that to March because I ended up buying groceries for the beginning of March. So is it really a win? I don't know, but I'm gonna call it a win for February. Loans, as usual, $378. That is my student loan. Personal care, I spent only $119 in personal care, but I budgeted $355. So I saved $235, but I do need to go get groomed, y'all. It's time for me to go see my people, to go, get myself together. For rent and utilities, I budgeted $1709, but only spent $1635, which is interesting because I'm usually pretty on point with that. I don't know why it was less, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Shopping, I budgeted $150. I spent $152.89. That was pretty good. Subscriptions, $86, but I only spent $70. Did I cancel the subscription this month? Happy about that. Taxes, I think I got some charge. I don't remember what it was for, but $10 that wasn't budgeted for. Transportation, I budgeted $25. Surprisingly, only $25, and I spent $74.75. I'm okay with that. I probably would normally budget for that going forward, probably, so that's all right. Travel, I budgeted $200. I spent $250, and then family, I budgeted $1556, and I spent $1764. for. So yeah, that's where my money went. I had leftover money. Total expenses for the month was $8,458, which left me with $2,278.63. And what I just did was put that in the buffer to roll right on over to March. So let's get to March. So for March, the little message that I put at the top for March, it says when you don't have debt, your money can do anything you want it to. So I guess it's good that I started off the month by paying some debt. I really wish I didn't have this debt. I am feeling it so bad, wanting to do other things with my money, but I have to free myself. So it's fine. Goals of the month, I want to stick to my boot camp. So that, in terms of when it comes to money for that one, that just really means like stop spending money on eating out and stuff like that. I am like going out. Well, I'm not going out. I'm going away with friends later in the month, and I'll share that with you guys later, probably after the little trip. So that's probably gonna be a time, but other than that, we are strict. What else are my goals for the month? I want to pay off the same card that I was supposed to pay off for February that I didn't, my Capital One card. We're gonna do that for sure. That's how we'll leave it. I have now budgeted. I did my budget, so I budgeted $7,360 from my main job, $785 from my part-time consulting job. I have already gotten like $6 for my budget trackers. I don't usually budget any amount for it. I just update it when it comes in. So that's a total of $8,151.14. And then with the rollover cash, I'll have $10,588 throughout the month, give or take, depending on how many hours I actually work for that second job. Let's look at my expense overview. So for this month's budget, I'm budgeting $654 for business, $4,758 for credit cards. So I'm supposed to be, that means plan is to go hard for my credit cards, hard. Part of the reason why I'll be able to do that is because I don't expect to have to pay for my mother's rent anymore. So fingers crossed that actually happens. And if that does happen, then I will actually be getting more money. So let's stay tuned for that, but I'm not budgeting all of that yet, but we'll see what happens later this month. Entertainment, I have $700 in there. Like I said, I am traveling this month. My anniversary is also this month. Honestly, the entertainment budget probably should go up a little bit more, but we'll leave it there for now. Food delivery, I have $200. I will decrease that, guys. I'm sorry. That shouldn't even be there, but I'll leave that there. Let's act like that's entertainment, in the entertainment bucket. Gifts, I have $275 for gifts this month. Groceries budgeted for $600. Loan, as normal, $378. Personal care, I have $305 in here. Like I said, your girl needs to get herself together. Rent, and utilities, I have $1,584. Subscriptions, I have $117, and then family, I have about $100 in there. So that is a total of $9,673.25. And then I have some money going into a travel savings bucket, but we'll see if that actually happens. But I have it in there just in case, because want to put everything down and see if I actually where my money is going, try to budget for everything as accurately as possible. Of course, things will change in a month, but we're trying to hit the mark. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that right now. We will see what this month brings. Of course, I have already gotten one small paycheck from my second job, which I worked barely a few hours last week. So I got that. I'm getting that into today for like $185, so that is an actualized cost. And then the template income, like I said, that's an actualized cost. We will see how the rest of the month goes, you guys. That is really it for March budget update. Let me know what you guys want to see next from me. I am very excited to see how this month goes, if I can really get down with my debt. And like I said, if more money comes to me that I am expecting to come to me this month, I will definitely update you guys on that one. But I'll only make the update after it happens, and we'll see exactly how I spend that money. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.